Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers facing off against the Boston Celtics. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
And there, the Celtics earlier, getting set to play. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports' Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr by my side. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the 76ers. And for the Celtics, Siegfried is out there with Havlicek. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then it's Nelson, and it's Howe in at the 4.
I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession.
Get outside.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Greer. The rebound by the Celtics. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled. Well, because of his passing ability, Kevin, I mean, if you're going to play with him, your only job is to get open on the floor, because he will get you the ball, and he'll give it to you in rhythm so that you can get a good shot off.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. The point he was driving home was that they are at their best when their defense is the driving force of their game. He said, when we rely on D to create our offense, to get us that big play that can swing momentum, that is when we are really tough to beat. Let's see how their defense fares tonight.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Havlicek outside. He passes to Howell. Stripped away. Greer defended by Howell. Nelson with the rebound. Philadelphia on D. Here's Siegfried. Back to Nelson. Pass to Siegfried. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. And he hits the jump shot. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Greer on the mark with the 15-footer.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Siegfried. Here's Havlicek. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Havlicek's got 5. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Sanders checked in for Boston. Johnson comes in for Howell. Boston leading by 3.
You know, you think of what a typical Eastern Conference team plays like, and you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up. They'll play hard D and take their fouls when they can. Still, the Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
Havlicek's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Feeds it to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Well, and back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing Rondo was a huge part of it, as they had to adjust their entire offense midway through the season. And I think a lot of it, too, is, you know, the rest of the East has caught up to them, and time is finally catching up to them.
Boston making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Here is Bryant. Back to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Nelson. Backing him down is Johnson. Nelson outside. Outside Bryant. Fires from the line. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup. You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable, but last year seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah as they added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed, a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a three-point game. Hairston, the pass to Jackson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
He misses the free throw. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
And that one's good from Havlicek. Here is Hairston. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Imhoff's checked in for Philadelphia. He feeds it to Clark. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Number 12, defended by Imhoff. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 4. Clark, the pass to Washington. The pass to Hairston. Greer, he's guarded by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Wilson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Outside Bryant. Inside. Number 12. And too long on the shot. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Wilson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Down low. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Wilson's got his second bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Now here's Williams. Makes the lead pass. Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Clark. 5 points in the game. Here's Greer. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Tie game in Boston. And will return shortly. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
The Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside Bryant. Back to Williams. The steal. He kicks to Clark. Passes it to Hairston. He dishes it to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the corner. No good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Well, you know, last season I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And the 76ers making a change here. There's the pick. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Havlicek outside. He passes it to Siegfried. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball, and that one's good. Siegfried's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, you know, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, you know, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner very close to another, but it's just time to move on. And that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 6.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Havlicek, the pass to Siegfried. Back to Havlicek. Here's Siegfried. Havlicek right side. Gives him the lead pass. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, the Celtics went from being a powerhouse in the East and middle of the pack last season, but they still protected their home court as well as anybody. Easy to find inspiration here with the parquet floor under your shoes and the banners hanging over top.
That one misses. You do have to love the parquet floor here, as you said, Clark. Pride certainly a factor last season, as the Celtics were able to finish, Steve, with a 27-13 record here at their home.
And even though the Celtics would end up just as the 7th seed in the East, you knew they would control their home floor just because of their veteran experience, their talent, their coaching. So they were really able to ride that home court into the playoffs. That's a shot he's got to hit, and you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Havlicek right side. Nice ball movement by Boston. The dish to Nelson. Back to Havlicek. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Greer, covered by Havlicek. There's the feed to Clark. Six to shoot. The 10-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Clark's got 7. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Havlicek outside. Pass to Siegfried. Back to Havlicek. There's a screen. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Siegfried. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Kicks it to Clark. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. On defense, Boston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Clock at 6. Jackson, a screen on Havlicek. Here's Clark. No good. That would have tied it. The Celtics with the lead. Stolen by Jackson. Number 14. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
There's the pass to Siegfried. Back to Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Number 29. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Number 30, defended by Howell. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Boston. Nelson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Siegfried. 7 points in the game. Number 29, guarded by Jackson. Havlicek outside. The 19-foot shot. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Right side, Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Passes it to Siegfried.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Celtics have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
There's the pick. Clark dishes to Jackson. That's good. Jackson's got 7.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Havlicek outside. It's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it. And the 76ers making a change here. Now Sanders. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greer covered by Havlicek. Sanders with the steal. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Number 30 is guarded by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Clark. And that one's good. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
And Bryant kicks to Havlicek. Dishes it to Johnson. All sorts of time. And the 76ers making a change here. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Greer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 3-pointer, Nelson. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half ends in a close one. 76ers on top. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
We're happy to be with you this Tuesday night. Keep it here on 2K Sports as we break down the first half. For Philadelphia, they have the lead against the Celtics in Boston. They're a team that scores with great efficiency, and that's been on display so far. Looking at Boston, they're definitely making plays as well. They've turned this game into a track meet, and they're running the defense ragged. John Havlicek making his presence felt early. I tell you, when you're knocking down 57% of your shots like he did in that half, it makes it so easy. And that'll do it for us here in the studio. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return, a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Clark.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Boston trailing. Here's Siegfried. There's the screen. Back to Havlicek. To the inside. There's the bucket. Good. He has 5.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Pass to Clark. The rebound by the Celtics.
A big problem for the 76ers last season was finding late-game offense. I mean, you look at a quarter-by-quarter breakdown of how they scored, and they were second to last in the league in fourth-quarter points.
Well, back to what you said, Clark, about the 76ers. They had some players that could create on their own, but when things began to tighten up in the fourth, it helped Steve to have different shot creators, and that just didn't happen for them.
They were planning to play inside out, Kevin, when they had Bynum through the trade. They thought they could have a low post man who could dominate. But without him, they were really unable to find any sort of offensive rhythm with the rest of their talent.
Both free throws good for Nelson. The 76ers trail by 3. Feeds to Clark. Greer defended by Howell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's blocked off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jackson, that's good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Siegfried, the pass to Nelson. Here's Siegfried. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is Havlicek. He's got 9. That is good.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
The 76ers trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Timeout called, the 76ers. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Six to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it's on John Havlicek. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. The Celtics with the lead. Here's the screen. Siegfried, the pass to Howell. Shot on the wing. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Number 30, defended by Howell. Clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Clark. And it's all evened up. Clark's got 11 points. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Siegfried. He's got 9. Back to Nelson. Havlicek outside. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
The 76ers trail by 3. He feeds it to Clark. Number 30. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Johnson the screen. Outside Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Johnson's got his second bucket.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
He kicks it to Clark. He passes to Hairston. Number 30 is guarded by Johnson. Number 30. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 3. Outside Bryant. Havlicek outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 3. Here is Hairston. Clark kicks to Hairston. 76ers moving the ball around. From 17 feet out, the rebound by Johnson.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Here's Bryant. And Sanders throws it down.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
They set the pick. Now the dish to Clark. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer buries the jump shot. 11 points in the game. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Bryant. On the wing, Williams. Back to Bryant. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
The feed now to Clark. Pass to Hairston. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And Philadelphia making a change here. .137 left to play in the third. Outside Williams. Kicks to Nelson. Nelson off the pick from Howell. Nelson, the pass to Howell. Shot clock at 6. Williams against Hairston. Greer, defended by Howell. Havlicek with the rebound.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Now the pass to Clark. Pass to Hairston. Here's Greer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Williams dishes to Havlicek. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Here's Clark. Five on the clock. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Greer, guarded by Nelson. Greer, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he makes the first. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Nelson. He's perfect from the line this time.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Bryant with it. Havlicek outside. He passes to Howell. 6 to shoot. Another shot. The shot will not go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. This is to Clark. The shot from the low post is good. Boston with the ball. And Bryant kicks to Havlicek. Good. Havlicek's got 10 points here in the second half. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Boston with it, leading by 5. And Bryant kicks to Havlicek. Back to Bryant. Havlicek outside. Gets it to go. Havlicek's got 4 this quarter. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Hairston. Six on the shot clock. Bryant comes with the double team. The 17-footer. And right through it goes. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Havlicek. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage to this point.
The Celtics making a switch here. Howell's checked in. That's good from Havlicek. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Greer. Gets it to go. 19 points in the game.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And Bryant kicks to Havlicek. Back to Bryant. Havlicek outside. Feeds it to Nelson. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Hairston, the pass to Jackson. No good. Boston leading by 6. Havlicek outside. That's good on the jump shot. Havlicek's got 26.
And he's been exactly what they needed here in the fourth.
Boy, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Greer covered by Havlicek. Here's Greer. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 21 points in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Back to Bryant. Havlicek outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Havlicek's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
There's a good screen. Greer covered by Havlicek. Right side Jackson. Misses off the right iron.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 8. Here is Hairston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 14. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Celtics leading by 6. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Siegfried checked in for Boston. And Howell kicks to Havlicek. Havlicek left side. Number 14, covered by Havlicek. Siegfried grabs the miss.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Gets it to go. Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. They set the screen. Cannot hit. Good D by Nelson.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Back to Havlicek. Pass to Siegfried. He feeds it to Havlicek. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And there's the pass to Hairston. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Doubled by Havlicek. To the paint, number 30. Rebound, Boston. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
The kick out to Havlicek. Jackson comes over with the double. Nelson outside. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Hairston. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's stolen. Here's Siegfried. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, John Havlicek.